Hey guys, it's Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of My Shave of the Day. I had the opportunity to try some new stuff out today, which seems like the way I've started just about every one of my Shave of the Day videos for the last several weeks. Not that I'm complaining, first world problem of a traditional wet shaver, I guess. The fact that I've had the opportunity to try some new items over the last several weeks, whether it's been pass-arounds or trades or borrowing stuff from my brother. A few acquisitions, not many, but a few acquisitions that I've made. So just a plethora of good things, but kind of missing some of this stuff back here and looking forward to getting back to some of the stuff that I've acquired and have sitting in the den. Sometimes I wish I could shave more than I do because just got so much great stuff that's just going unused right now. So anyhow, enough complaints from the first world here. Today I had an opportunity to use a new brush. This is a EveryReady 150 that my brother picked up for me at an antique shop. And this knot is, I don't know if it's the original knot. I really don't know much about these EveryReadys. But this knot, you can see it's very small. It's shedding. Quite honestly, I don't love it by any stretch of the imagination. I was surprised at how it performed today. I actually got a very decent lather out of this, and the second pass was very, very good. In fact, the second pass on this was better than I've been getting lately out of my Samag Owners Club 2012 and out of even my 1438. It's really got a good second pass out of this today. But there's a lot of scritch with this, so I think that I'm going to get this reknotted. Haven't quite made up my mind, but I think this may be a reknot project. Not sure if I'm going to do it myself or if I'm going to send it out to Thomas. Again, haven't made up my mind, but anyhow, that's the brush I used. EveryReady 150. Today for my razor, another newcomer to the den, and my brother again acquired this for me. And part of the reason why I wanted this razor is because I really, really like this case. Now, the mirror does have a little bit of wear on it, but I really thought this case was really cool. And definitely, I believe this to be an aftermarket case. I don't believe this is a case that the Gillette company ever put out. I could be wrong on that, but definitely believe this to be aftermarket. But it has a fat handle tech in it. I did have a fat handle tech in the den, and so was glad to acquire this and use it. Now, I have several techs, ball end techs, and it seems to me that the heads are very much the same or very similar. Very mild shaver, nice heft to this razor, and I really enjoyed using it today. Today, for my blade in that razor, I went ahead and loaded it with the Lord Extras that Pete Scivone, I think is how he said it's pronounced. But man, I forget. I'm really bad with names. But anyhow, Pete sent me this blade, this pack of blades, and I really enjoyed it in my toggle. And so I loaded it up in this tech. And I can't say that I enjoyed this blade in my tech as much as I did in my toggle, at least for the first pass. So it'll be interesting to see. I want to try this in a few other razors and kind of see where it falls as far as favorite blades for me. But overall, no complaints, comfortable shave, 2 passes, and DFS for sure. For my soap today, I tried a soap that I have been wanting to try since I heard of it. Partly because of the name, obviously. Once you hear it, you'll understand why. And partly because I heard a lot of great things about it. I heard a lot of people, say that it was a very, very good scent. And that is Pantie Dropper by Mickey Lee Soapworks. Now, this was a soap that was supposed to be in a pass round that I was a part of. And they ended up pulling it out of the pass round, and they actually pulled production of the soap because there were some people complaining about irritation from this soap, and so they wanted to reformulate it and wanted to put it out in a configuration or in a formula that was more friendly to wet shavers. And I believe they're going to be putting it out this month, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's going to be re-released But I was very, very looking forward to trying this. My brother got a hold of it, was willing to lend it to me. And so today I took it for a test drive. Now, Mickey Lee Soap Works, I've used 4 or 5 different soaps. I have Coco Maya in my den. And really, really love the performance of this soap. And today was no different. Performed very well. Nice, thick, cushiony lather. Nice slickness. No complaints there. The scent on this, I really enjoy. Whew, it's a great scent. I really, really like it. But that's a nice scent. But I wish it was a little bit stronger. It just is a tad bit mild for my taste and scents. I just really like a nice strong scent. Having said that, be careful what you wish for. I'm not sure what was causing the irritation in this. I'm not sure what they determined was the irritating factor. But I did, on my second pass, feel some burning on my face. And so I think that I may be one of those people that's sensitive to whatever ingredient it was in here. And so I didn't go for a third pass. Partly because that burning sensation was there, and partly because, you know, if the scent would have been a little bit stronger, I might have just powered through it and gone for that third pass. But because the scent was a little bit on the weak side, even though I love it, it's a great scent, don't get me wrong, I just opted to do the 2 passes today. And I'll probably give it another whirl just to give it a fair shake and see if it was just an odd thing today for me. But I did sense some of that irritation, and so, you know, we'll see on my second use how my skin reacts. But whew, I really, really love the scent. Just wish it was a little bit stronger, but sometimes, you know, bumping that scent strength up may be what contributes to the irritation that people are having. So it'll be interesting to see what the re-release of this smells like. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to get my hands on that and kind of compare. But that was the soap I used today. And then today I thought that would pair very well with the Fine Platinum, and it did. This is just an awesome aftershave. Whew, oh my goodness, whew, oh, I love that stuff. It's just, I mean, if you don't have the Fine aftershaves, get them. I have enjoyed every one of them. With the exception of the snake bite. The snake bite is just like bathing in Hall's cough drops to me. I don't really enjoy the scent of menthol for menthol's sake. I like menthol to be the, what do you want to say? I don't like it to be the main character. I like it to play a supporting role. Enjoy menthol that way. But, you know, the Yeti snots and the snake bites and, you know, cryogen, although I haven't tried it, but I just know I'm not going to like it because having menthol be the main ingredient is not my cup of tea. And if you enjoy that, great. But there is, I believe, menthol. Yeah, it says alcohol, water, fragrance, and menthol in this, but it's not the main player. So you get that menthol effect, the cooling effect, but, you know, again, it's just right. And I know that there was a time when he kind of goosed the menthol on this, and people complained, and so he dialed it back to the, if not the original formulation, kind of the original formulation. And I just love this stuff. So if you haven't tried Fine aftershaves, and especially the Platinum, this is just a great all-around scent, kind of a cologne type scent, and just awesome. Highly recommend it, and I really enjoyed using that today. So again, just to recap, EveryReady 150 today. I used my Gillette fat-handled tech, loaded with a Lord Extra Blade on shave 1. Tried out Mickey Lee Soap Works Panty Dropper today, and finished up with the Fine aftershave. 2 passes, DFS. This is Brian the Shaving Geek reporting live from my shave den, wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.